Yep.
Are we going?
Yep.
So here we go. Mark and I today are going to show you guys how to remove overspray from a car. This is Mark's wife's car, and unfortunately she parked near somewhere where they were painting something. So the whole car has overspray. So we're going to demonstrate today how to remove it on the hood. And so first order of business is you want to wash the car thoroughly. If you take it to a car wash or just wash it at your house using soap and water, so on and so forth. But today we're not going to actually wash it. We're going to emulate a car wash with spray away glass cleaner. So yeah, like I said, pretend you wash the car. And what we're going to do here is I'm just going to soak the hood. Soak the whole thing. And we want to get most of the contaminants off there. So I take my microfiber towel, which this will be the next thing you want to use, and I fold it in fours, and then I'll start to wipe it, and you can hear the overspray. I mean, it's pretty bad. So if you listen, sounds like sandpaper, but we're gonna remove it. So at any rate, coming through here, we're just gonna take all this off and basically emulate a good car wash. And then the next product I'm going to use is a household product you guys pretty much should have, and that is rubbing alcohol. So 91%, you could use 70%, either or would work. Same thing, I'm going to fold my rag, my Costco microfiber. You could use whatever rag you want, obviously. But these are my favorite. So I'm going to soak this rag and saturate it and take whatever material or whatever contaminant is on this off, like a waterborne contaminant, we'll say. So I'll soak it, saturate the entire rag, and then I'm going to just start wiping the hood. And most of this is, if this was house paint, it would come off with alcohol, because rubbing alcohol takes off house paint. But my guess, and just the fact that Mark and I here have been messing with the hood a little bit, or the rest of the car, basically it's a solvent-based paint. So a waterborne cleaner will not take off a solvent-based product, and vice versa. A solvent cleaner won't take a water-based product off, so you need to use both. So just keep wiping, and it'll take off as much as possible. Anything that's like a waterborne contaminant will take off. So you can still hear it. It's definitely pretty loud. So obviously the fact that the alcohol is not removing it, that tells me it's a solvent-based paint. So, okay, so that step's done. So the hood's fairly clean, but you can still hear there's overspray. We're going to use a product today. Actually, it's called, we're going to use Reducer, and there's a couple different products you could use. You could use auto body wax and grease remover, you could use a Reducer, and you can also use lacquer thinner. As long as the clear coat's catalyzed, like on a new car, which means it's hardened, you could use a lacquer thinner. I don't recommend it if it's a lacquer-based paint or anything that's uncatalyzed. It has to be a catalyzed, hardened clear coat. Best general rule in detailing and auto body in general is start with the finest measure possible. Today we're going to use Reducer because we have it. This is a Sikkens medium high performance Reducer, and this should take the overspray off. Oh. So once again, fold your rag in four. I'm going to go ahead and saturate the rag with some Reducer. So if for some reason and I would put it on a scale as far as being less aggressive to most aggressive. The wax and grease is the least aggressive, then a Reducer, then a lacquer thinner. So start with, wax and grease, then step up to, if that doesn't work and that's not removing it, then you want to step up to a Reducer. Then if that doesn't work, you could step up to a lacquer thinner. But obviously it would depend on maybe what you have as well. So I would, you could buy small amounts of Reducer or even lacquer thinner. So wax and grease removers, they might be available in like a quart can. So there you go. So we're going to start here, and I'm going to start wiping methodically. I'd like to work panels within a panel. So this whole hood is considered a panel. You can actually hear that the overspray is starting to be removed. It's almost literally gone. And obviously whoever was painting something, they were painting it and it was green right near the vehicle. So this does have a pretty good odor to it, so you're going to want to use it in a well ventilated area, or use a respirator and use safety gloves as well. But you can see this rag was a lime green and now it's a dark green. So I'll put a little bit more reducer on there and then continue to wipe. And basically you saturate it pretty thoroughly, and then you want to work methodically, meaning I'm going to take this hood as one panel and I'm going to work sections at a time. So I just want to slowly go over the panel until I feel like you can kind of feel it underneath your towel. And pretty much when you can feel that it's no longer, the overspray is basically removed, then you want to just keep moving. So I'll turn it over on its back, and it actually feels pretty good. Feels like it's pretty much removed. So for the most part, I can still feel there's a light film, but that'll lead us into our next step here. So pretty much have the hood, all the overspray removed as much as possible. And this is something you want to do as well before you polish or you wax something. So this will be what I would consider, once I basically I'll wipe this off with another towel, and then we'll clay the car. Once you clay it, I would consider it polish or wax ready. So there you go. So we'll take, let's see here. I'm gonna take a new towel and just wipe whatever residue is on there off. Be the residue from the reducer. So now I'm going to take a product called Optimum No Rinse, but you could use water, soap and water, and we're going to take a little clay pad. Mark has these little clay pads. I'll show you guys what it looks like. But any clay pad will work, clay disc, clay towel. So here you go. So I'm going to spray the hood. Just work methodically. I'm going to spray the whole hood. This product O&R is pretty neat. It has polymers in it, so it'll let the clay slide on the surface. But you could put a little bit of Dawn dish soap if you wanted, if you just wanted to use something and didn't want to buy it. So here we go. I'll start here in the middle. So anytime you clay something, you just want to hold the clay to the panel. You don't want to necessarily put a ton of pressure on it. You just want to work methodically back and forth. You can work in circular motions, or work from vertical to horizontal if you want. So if you want to just go from the top to the bottom of the hood and work back and forth, and that works. Or you can use circular motions. But you could already hear, if you listen, overspray is pretty much gone. So I'm going to continue to work the hood section at a time. You could even work like 1 foot sections. And basically the solvent and the alcohol remove most of the contaminants, as well as the glass cleaner. And then now we're just basically taking off what they call bonded contaminants, or anything that's left. And I would consider this, anytime I detail a car, this is the step I follow anyways. I wash it and I clean it with the solvent cleaner, and then I clay. I usually use a clay disc, or clay bar, clay towel, clay pad, and this basically will take it to where it's wax ready. So this whole car is oversprayed, so you'd want to follow the same technique throughout the whole car. But in the end, it'll be perfect and ready to wax. So it's important to remove the contaminants before you polish or wax anything, because you want to. So basically, right now the clear coat's considered wax ready, or virgin is what they call it. So we've removed all the contaminants that were on the hood, and now it's basically, I'm wiping directly to the clear coat. I think some mistakes that guys will make is they'll wash a car and then they'll go straight into polishing. Well, you're not actually polishing the panel, you're polishing the film that's on top of the panel, or the clear coat. So now, if we wax it or we polish it, we're actually polishing directly to the clear coat, and we're not polishing the film or the layer first. So if you come in here, if you were just wash the car and you start polishing, it's gonna take time just to remove the film, and then you're gonna still need to polish. So it'll make your polishing go twice as fast or 3 times as fast if you follow this process first. But essentially, this is how you remove overspray. And so, if you listen, you want to come in a little closer, Mark? It's nice and smooth. So I'm using my hand to really feel. So that's it. That's how you polish, or you remove overspray and get it ready to polish or wax. So, see you guys in the next one.